Okay. So now repeat after anybody.
Anybody.
Somebody.
Somebody.
So can you read about this information? Can you read?
Yeah. Anybody. Somebody. Non-specific.
Specific. Specific.
Specific. Specific. Not anybody. Who? Specific.
Specific.
Mrs. Brown.
Mrs. Brown.
Mr. Smith, etc. Nobody.
Do you know what's the difference between any and some? Any and some.
Yes. The difference between any and some, we use anybody for.
No, any and some. Any and some. We use any.
We use any for question and in question and negative
sentences.
Whereas we use some in positive sentence.
Positive sentences. Okay. So can you translate this paragraph? Can you translate this paragraph?
Yeah.
Both. Translate. Translate.
Cả hai any và some, anybody và somebody đều có nghĩa là một vài người.
Yeah.
Chúng ta sử dụng anybody trong cái câu hỏi và những câu phủ định. Còn somebody thì sử dụng ở trong những câu mà khẳng định.
Yeah.
Cho ví dụ chúng ta nói Is there anybody sitting here? Yes, there's somebody sitting here. Is there any sitting there? No, there isn't anybody sitting there.
Yeah. Anybody?
Giải thích ấy. Anybody là một cái gọi là không có đối tượng chỉ định và là một cái câu trả lời không chỉ định. Trong khi đó who thì là một sự chỉ định và nó là một cái câu trả lời chỉ định. Ví dụ như là Mrs. Brown, Mr. Smith, etc. hoặc nobody.
Rồi anybody là không có cụ thể.
Không
còn và thường có một câu trả lời không cần cụ thể về con người, về ai đó. Nhưng mà who là một câu hỏi mang tính cụ thể và cần phải có một câu trả lời cụ thể, vì là Mrs. Brown, Mr. Smith and nobody. Okay. So what's the difference? What do the words anybody and somebody mean?
The words anybody and somebody means một vài người.
Okay, what's the difference between anybody and somebody?
The difference between anybody and
somebody is that
we use anybody in a question and negative
sentences.
Whereas we use somebody in positive sentence.
Positive sentence. Okay. So you know the difference between present simple and present continuous. Okay. Can you tell me again the last time?
Yeah. The difference between present simple and present continuous is that we use simple.
Present simple.
Present simple in for an action. Then for an action
we do generally.
Whereas present
we use present continuous.
We use a present continuous for an action we are doing.
We are doing now. Okay.
Now.
We are doing now. So is there anybody? Is there anybody in this room? Yes, no.
Yes, there is somebody in.
Somebody. Why? Why do you say there is somebody, but you say there is anybody?
Because somebody we use in positive sentences.
Because
and anybody don't use in positive sentences.
Yeah, because anybody we use in a negative a question, and somebody we use in positive sentences. Okay. Yeah.
I have a question.
Yes.
Why we don't use are there? Whereas we use is there.
The same. We say is there or are there is the same. People say is there anybody or are there anybody.
Now I can ask, are there anybody in this room?
Yes, okay. Are there anybody in this room? Or is there anybody? Maybe it's okay. Yeah, right. You say are there anybody or is there anybody in this room? It's okay, no problem. Right.
But in this book, I don't see are there any. I see only is there anybody.
This is a structure. Yeah, I after read the books, some people use a lot of is there anybody. For example, are there, you say is there or are there, you study the question is there or are there, or is there a pen in the book, are there 2 pens in the books. Okay, maybe anybody anybody maybe is singular, they use for singular, not plural. Singular. Yeah, because anybody is singular. Some people use singular, not plural. Plural. Yeah, we use is there. Okay, is there. Okay. So, is there anybody speaking to you? Yes, no.
Yes. There is anybody speaking to me.
There is somebody or anybody.
Somebody.
There's somebody speaking to me, or there is anybody speaking to me. There is somebody. Okay. Is there anybody sitting on the chair? Yes, no.
Yes. Is there somebody sitting
there
on
is
the chair?
Somebody speaking.
Somebody sitting
on the chair. Okay. Is there anybody? Very easy. So not anybody. And do you know what's the meaning of the word corridor in Vietnamese?
Corridor, the same hallway.
A hallway. Yes, corridor. This is a corridor. Corridor.
Corridor.
To the corridor. Okay. So is there anybody in this room? Yes, no. Is there anybody in this room?
No. There isn't somebody in this room.
Isn't somebody or isn't anybody?
Isn't anybody in this room?
Yeah. Why? Why you use there isn't anybody, but you don't use there is somebody?
Because I don't see somebody in this room.
You don't see somebody in this room?
Yeah.
Because you know, because it's a negative sentences, and we need to use anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a negative. There isn't. Yeah, isn't anybody. Okay, yeah. This is a negative. Negative. You know the difference, right? We use somebody in positive, and we use anybody in negative and question.
Yeah, I see.
So look at the corridor. Is there anybody in the corridor? Yes, no.
There isn't anybody in corridor.
In corridor. Is there anybody in your room? Yes, no.
Yes, there is somebody in my room.
There is somebody in my room. Is there anybody speaking to you? Yes, no.
Yes, there is somebody speaking to me.
Is there anybody wearing a hat in your room? Yes, no.
No, there isn't anybody wearing a hat.
There isn't anybody. Okay. That we use what's the difference between anybody and who? Question with anybody and the question with who? Who? Do you know?
Yeah.
What is the difference between the question with anybody or the question with who?
The difference between question anybody and question who. We use the question who with specific.
We use the question who when we want to know the specific answer.
Specific.
Yeah. And anybody?
We need specific answer.
Yeah.
Whereas we use anybody question for non-specific answer.
Yeah. Okay. This is a difference. Sometimes some people they use who, and sometimes they use anybody, because if you want to know about the specific answer, for example, the person is specific, like Mr. Nam, Mr. Brown, Mrs. Brown, you use the word who. Okay. And if you don't know, if you don't need to know about exactly or specific the person, you need to use anybody.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So who's speaking English in this room?
Nobody is speaking
English. We are speaking English in this room. Who's speaking French in this room?
Nobody is speaking French in this room.
Nobody is speaking French in this room. Okay, who's wearing clothes in this room? We are
wearing clothes
in this room. Who's wearing a hat in this room?
Nobody is wearing a hat in this room.
Who's giving you an English lesson?
You are giving me an English lesson.
Who's in the corridor? Who's in the corridor?
Nobody is in corridor.
Can you ask me about some question with anybody or with who?
Who is speaking English?
I am teaching English in this room.
Who is student English?
Who is student English?
Yeah. Who is learning English?
Who is learning English? Or who is learning? You are learning English. How about anybody?
Is there any speaking French in this classroom?
Is there anybody speaking French?
French in this
classroom. There isn't anybody speaking French in this classroom.
Is there anybody standing in this classroom?
No, there isn't anybody standing in this classroom.
Is there anybody sitting on chair?
Yeah.
Classroom.
There is somebody sitting on the chair in the classroom. The last question.
Is there any picture in anybody talking in this classroom?
Is there anybody?
Is there anybody talking?
Shopping.
Talking.
Yeah, talking. In this classroom. Yes. Yeah. There's somebody talking in this classroom. Okay. You know the different anybody question and who question. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now walk. So what is she doing? What is she doing?
She is working.
Where is she walking to? Where is she walking to?
She's walking in
walking to the park. She's walking to the park. Do you like walking?
No, I don't like walking.
Okay. How do you feel when you walk a lot? I
feel so tired.
Tired.
Yeah.
And
I want to sit down.
Now you want to sit. You don't want to walk a lot. Okay. Yeah. But how can you improve your health? Do you exercise? Do you exercise every morning?
Yes, I exercise for my healthy.
Yeah, you exercise on the bed?
Yeah.
Okay, exercise. You know, exercise very important, and walking is one kind of exercise. Walking is one kind of exercise, right?
Yeah.
Walking and running. Walking and running. So, does your mom like walking? Yes or no?
Yes, my mom
Likes
walking.
Walking. Okay. How about, do you know anybody can walk a lot? Like everybody, they walk a lot, about 1 or 5 kilometers. Is there anybody around you can walk about 5 or 10 kilometers every day?
I think somebody in around me walk 5 kilometers every day.
Is it easy to walk about 5 or 10 kilometers every day? Is this very easy?
No, it's not easy for walk 5 or 10 kilometers.
How long will it take if we walk about from 5 to 10 kilometers? How long do you think?
How long?
Yeah, it's about 1 hour or 2 hours. How long do you think when someone they walk from 5 to 10 kilometers? How long?
I think somebody walks 5 kilometers in 1 hour.
1 hour. 5 kilometers for 1 hour. No, I think 1 hour 30 minutes, because I often walk, and when I take a walk about 5 kilometers, it took me about 1 hour and 30 minutes walking. Yeah, right, walking. So yeah, very fast. No, no, it's very fast. It's very slow.
I walk 1 kilometer. I walk about 1 hour.
1
hour for 1 kilometer.
1 hour for 1 kilometer.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is because this is my exercise. I often do it every day. So until nowadays, I don't have any more time, and sometimes I run. Besides walking, I run. I run about 1 or 2 or 3 or 5 kilometers out with my friends. Okay, so let's look review lesson number 9. Wait a minute. I will show you about lesson number 9. Asking the question about lesson number 9. Okay, you can ask. I will answer. Okay, review. Start from the yes no question. You need to ask me and I will answer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look.
That's it. Now I start.
You start. Yeah. You focus on asking. I just answer your question.
Yeah, I see.
Every question you asked.
Yeah. What's the meaning of the verb to have?
The meaning of the verb to have in Vietnamese is có.
What is this?
It's a smartphone.
What?
Say, what are you doing? What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Yes, I am answering your question.
What's the context of I have?
Contraction. The contraction of I have, you have, is I've, you've.
What's the difference between any and some?
The difference between any and some is that we use any in question and negative sentences, whereas we use some in positive sentences.
How many books are there on the table?
On my table?
Yeah.
Yes, there are about 20 books on my table.
How many students are there in this classroom?
This classroom, there is only one student in this classroom.
How many pictures are there on the work?
On my walls, there are 2 pictures. On my walls, there are 2 pictures.
How many students are there sitting on the floor?
No, there are none. There are none.
Am I asking you a question?
Yes, you are asking me a question.
Are you answering my question?
Yes, I am answering your question now.
Have I got two eyes?
Yes, you've got two eyes.
Has you got one hand?
No, I haven't got one hand. I've got two hands.
Are there any books on the table?
Yes, there are some books on the table.
Have you got any shoes on the feet?
Now I know I haven't got any shoes on my feet.
Are there any pictures on the walls?
Now, yes, there are some pictures on these walls.
Are there any chairs on your room?
In my room?
In your room.
Yes, there are some chairs in my room. What else? Besides this question, you can focus on another question.
Are there any closets in your room?
Closets? No, there aren't any closets in my room. I hang on the wall.
Are there any books on
bookshelf or shelf case?
Bookshelf.
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 Yes, there are some books on the bookshelf. What's the difference, or how many, or have I got?
Are there any students in your classroom?
Now?
Yeah.
Now there are, how many are there? Are there? Okay.
Any
students? There is only one student in my classroom now. What's the difference?
How many people are there on this room?
In this room. Yeah. There are two people in this room.
What's the difference? Between any and some?
The difference between any and some is that we use any in question and negative sentences, whereas we use some in positive sentences.
What's the difference between present continuous and present simple?
The difference between present continuous and the present simple is that we use the present continuous for an action we are doing now, whereas we use present simple for an action we do generally. Ask me other ideas about what's the difference. For example, what's the difference between your room and my room? What's the difference between Da Nang and Hanoi? Like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Ask me again. Continue.
Do you live there in Da Nang?
Do you live
there in Da Nang?
There? Yes, I live here in Da Nang City.
Yeah. Do I live there in Hanoi?
Do I live here in Hanoi? Or there?
There.
Yes. Yeah, you didn't write. Yeah, you live there. You live there in Hanoi. What's the difference?
What's the meaning? What's the meaning of the word here and there?
Here and there.
Yeah.
What's the meaning of the word here and there, right? The meaning of the word here and there is that here is the place near you, and there is the place far from you. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, move to the next. Yeah, making question very easy. Yeah, right. Thinking about the ideas and correct about the ideas. Yeah, practice question. And that is the reason why I create the mind map question.
Yeah.
We have you to improve about think about question and more creative with this question. With 8 questions in this map, you will open your ideas based on the question in the form.
Yeah.
Remember, very necessary. Yeah. Okay, continue. Okay. Yes. Yeah, Mr. Browse.
Mr. Browse.
Do you understand Mr. Browse? What is that? What is that?
Sở hữu cách.
Yeah, right. You know about it. Yeah. This is the suite of Mr. Brown, or you can say this is Mr. Brown's suite.
Suite.
There are two ways. There are two ways to say. Yeah. We prefer to say Mr. Brown's suite, not the suite of Mr. Brown. Okay. Can you read again? Can you read again?
This is the suite of Mr. Brown. This is Mr. Brown's suite.
Yeah.
We prefer to say Mr. Brown's suite and not the suite of Mr. Brown.
Okay, very easy. Okay. For example, is this Mr. Brown? Wait a minute. Is this Mr. Brown tie? Mr. Brown's tie?
Yes, it is Mr. Brown's tie.
Mr. Brown's tie. Okay. Yeah. Is this Mr. Brown dress? Is this Mr. Brown's dress?
No, it isn't Mr. Brown's dress. It is Mrs. Brown's dress.
Mrs. Brown dress. Is this Jack Brown's bag? Is this Jack Brown's bag?
No, it isn't Jack's bag.
Is
Mrs. Brown's bag.
Mrs. Brown bag. Is this your shoe? Is this your shoe?
No, it's in my shoe.
It is in my shoe.
It's Mr. Brown's shoe.
Mr. Brown's shoe. Okay. So is this my suit? Is this my suit?
No, it isn't your suit.
Suit.
It's Mr. Brown's suit.
It's Mr. Brown's suit. Okay. Yeah. This is Mr. Brown's. Yeah. Stand up.
Stand up.
Sit down.
Sit down.
Up and down. Up and down. Okay.
Up and down.
Standing up. Sitting down. Okay. My right hand is moving up and down. Yeah. Up and down. So what are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm sitting on the chair.
I'm sitting on the chair. So am I sitting down? Am I sitting down? Yes, no?
No, you are sitting down.
You are?
You're standing up.
What am I doing?
You are sitting down.
Sitting down, okay. So what's my hand doing? What's my hand doing?
Your hand is moving up and down.
Do you sit down after the lesson? Do you sit down after the lesson?
No, I am not.
I don't
sitting down.
Sit down. I don't sit down.
I don't sit down after lesson.
I stand up.
Stand up after lesson.
Okay. Do I sit down? Do you sit down before the lesson? Do you sit down before the lesson?
Yes, I sit down before lesson.
I sit down before the lesson. Do I stand up after lesson? Yes or no? Do I stand up after the lesson?
My eyes.
Do I stand up after my lesson?
Yes, you stand up after lesson.
You stand up after the lesson. Okay, sit down and stand up. Do you sit a long time in your work? Do you sit down a lot of time in your work?
Yes, I sit lot of time in my work.
Okay, stand up and sit down. Say go up and go down. Go up to the second floor. Go down to go up and down. Yeah, cannot and can't.
Can.
This is a contraction. Do a contraction.
Yeah, can.
Yeah, can't, cannot.
Cannot.
This is a negative. What's the negative of can?
The negative of can is cannot.
What's the contraction of cannot?
The contraction of cannot is can't.
Can't. Okay. So can you speak Chinese?
No, I can't speak Chinese.
Which language can you speak? Which language can you speak?
I can speak English and Vietnamese.
So can you put the table into your pocket? Can you put the table into your pocket?
No, I can't put the table into my pocket.
Why not?
Because table very large and my pocket very small.
Okay. Can you touch the ceiling? Can you touch the ceiling?
No, I can't touch ceiling because ceiling is high.
Okay. So can you fly like a bird? Can you fly like a bird?
No, I can't fly as a bird.
Okay. You can walk? Can you swim like fish? Can you swim like fish?
No, I can't swim.
I can't swim.
I can't swim like
fish. Can you play a piano? Can you play piano?
No, I can't play piano.
Okay. Can you ask me some question about can?
Can you speak Korean?
Yes, I can speak a little. Maybe I can speak 1 or 2 words about Korean. Like 감사, 안녕하세요, like yeah, apart. Yeah.
Can you drive?
Yeah.
Can you drive? Can you drive the car?
No, I can't because I don't have a license. I don't have any license. I don't know how can I drive a car.
Can you drive the motorbike?
Yeah, it's very easy for me. I can drive my motorbike, ride my motorbike.
Can you
yeah, can you
swim every day?
Swim?
Yeah.
No, I can't swim every day, and I don't know how. I don't know swimming. Yeah.
Yeah. Can you walk in the park in weekend?
Can you walk?
Walk
in the park on weekend?
On weekend.
On weekend, not really because for a long time I didn't walk on weekend. Yeah, but I can walk in the park on weekend. The last question with can.
Okay. Can you jump to ceiling?
Can you
jump to
jump onto jump up the ceiling? Yes, I can jump up, but I can't touch the ceiling after jumping up because I'm shocked. Yeah, half and equal, quarter, half, quarter.
Yeah.
Quarter, understand? Quarter is a quarter. How much is half of 25? How much is half of 25?
Half of 25.
Yeah.
Half of 25. 12 and a half is half of 25.
Okay. How much is half of 62?
60.
62.
62. 31 is half of 62.
Okay, and quarter is the same. Okay, for example, 1 is a quarter of 4, 10 is a quarter of 40, a quarter. How much is a quarter of 40? How much is a quarter of 40?
10 is a quarter of 40.
How much is a quarter of 1,000?
1,000.
1,000.
200 is a quarter of 1,000.
200 is a quarter of 1,000?
Yeah.
Sure?
Yeah.
200?
Yeah. 200 and 200 and a half is a quarter. And 50 and
250 is a quarter of 1,000.
1,000.
1,000. How much is a quarter of 10? 10.
2 and a quarter.
2 and a quarter.
2 a quarter is a quarter of 10.
2 and a half or 2 and a quarter?
2 and a half.
Yes, 2 and a half. How much is a quarter of 4? 5. 5. No, a quarter of 6.
A quarter of 6. 1 and 1 and a half.
1 and a half.
Is quarter of 6.
Is quarter of 6. Okay, very easy. Quarter. Now teach. Learn Spanish. Are you teaching me English?
No, I'm not teaching you English. I'm learning you English.
I'm learning English from you. Okay. So am I learning English from you? Yes, no?
No, you are learning English from me. You are teaching English.
You are teaching me English. Do you like teaching? Yes, no? Do you like teaching?
Yeah, I like teaching a language.
Why? Why do you like teaching a language?
Because I talk a lot of.
Because you know when you want to teach a lot, you need to study a lot and patient. Yeah. Because next year I will open a lot of class from the morning to in the evening, like from 6:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. and in the evening from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Yeah, it's a lot and teachings, but you need to improve your voice. Yeah, you speak a lot.
Yeah.
And your voice will get some problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a problem of all the teachers in the world when you become a teacher. Yeah. So, do you learn Spanish? Do you learn Spanish?
No, I don't learn Spanish. I learn English.
English. Okay. Do you like learning a language?
Yeah, I like learning a language.
So if you have more free time, which language do you want to learn continue?
If I have free time, I want to learn French.
French. French.
English.
If you have more free time, you want to learn French. Okay. Yeah.